Yo, what is going on? It's your boy across the pond, mate. It's Rapstar Boxing, and let's wrap it up this Sunday, mate. And what a big night of boxing we had last night. We're going to talk about it on this live. We're going to catch up about the Teofimo Lopez show. The takeover came back to take back what he left behind. And I'm going to say this. We saw a great fight yesterday, people. The fight was fucking great. And I'm going to say Xander Zayas, he put on a big show just before Teofimo Lopez got into the ring. But I'm going to say Teo came, Teo conquered, and Teofimo Lopez came with the entertainment, the energy, and Teofimo Lopez came and he showed the world why he was called the takeover. But look, ladies and gentlemen, this was the first time Teofimo Lopez went and fought at 140. This was the first time we ever saw Teofimo Lopez at 140 pounds. What did you think about his performance all round? We're going to talk about his performance all round in this show, and we're going to chop it up in what we think the takeover bring us on Saturday night. Now, we know his opponent was an unknown opponent. Pedro Campa was an unknown opponent from Mexico. He was ranked over 40, and then they ranked him at number 11 just before the fight with Teofimo Lopez. Now, what we do know is the opponent was unknown. So how good was this performance against an unknown opponent? Well, I'll say this. Teofimo Lopez got rid of the demons last night. Teofimo Lopez got rid of the depression that he had after the George Kambosos loss. When he lost to George Kambosos, he was mentally fucked. Yesterday night, he got rid of those demons. He got rid of the mental factor that he is still who he is. And now, Teofimo Lopez should be in a better place, considering what he's gone through. Now, we know that Teofimo Lopez had health issues in the fight with Kambosos. So did he show us why he couldn't win against Kambosos last night? Yes, he did. And I'm going to chop it up why I think he did. Let me tell you why he did it. Because yesterday, I'm going to ask all of you a simple question. If Teofimo Lopez had fought the way he fought yesterday, calculated, very, very smart when he had to punch, using his feet, not rushing anything, he was constantly moving around, trying to make it difficult for his opponent. So you tell me, will this Teofimo Lopez beat the fuck out of George Kambosos? I'm going to keep it real. This Teofimo Lopez who came out Saturday, really smart, not rushing, using his punches wisely, very, very composed, this Teofimo Lopez would have beaten George Kambosos, no problem, yesterday night. That Teofimo Lopez would have definitely masterclassed George Kambosos. And the Teo that we saw yesterday, which uses and calculated punches and knows when to come in, knows when to reserve himself, not constantly coming forward like he did with George Kambosos. This Teo will fuck George Kambosos up. He will finish George Kambosos in 8 rounds. You heard what I'm saying to you? The Teofimo Lopez that you all saw on Saturday night is the Teofimo Lopez that knows how to fight. That Teofimo Lopez with the ring IQ. You saw it yesterday, mate. You saw why Teofimo Lopez is a special fighter. He was fighting on his back foot. He was being very reserved, and he had a much stronger man in front of him. Now, regardless who CAMPA is, CAMPA was a bigger man. CAMPA was a stronger man, bro. And look how Teofimo Lopez slowly broke him down. Think about that smart fighting. Teo knew he was in with a bigger fighter, so he never got anxious. He moved and he slowly broke the bigger man down. And when he was ready and he was comfortable, he broke him and he finished the guy. That is a very, very smart fighter. That's a fighter what you call ring IQ. And Teofimo Lopez, last night, he brang it and he brang ring IQ. Now, you tell me that this Teofimo Lopez doesn't beat George Kambosos. You tell me. Because now I'm 100%. Listen, I'm a big believer, and I'm going to keep it factual. Teofimo Lopez has shown you why he was sick. Teofimo Lopez showed you yesterday why his lungs were fucked and why his glands were swollen. He showed you that he was sick. And yesterday we realized that he really was sick in the Kambosos fight. Because that wasn't the Teofimo Lopez that jumped into the Kambosos fight. The Teo that I saw yesterday is the Teo with smart boxing brain, smart ability, and very composed and mature in the ring. When he got the chance, he finished it, but he waited. See, Teofimo Lopez knew that the CAMPA was stronger than him, but he broke him down, he wore him down, and when he was ready, he finished him. That is a very smart, calculated fight that he did. But I'm going to say this, that George Kambosos don't want no smoke with this Teo, because this Teo will fuck George Kambosos up. But let's move on and let's talk about the fight that we actually saw. So now we saw that Teofimo Lopez broke down CAMPA. After the 6th round, Teo was becoming the aggressor. First, Teofimo Lopez was analyzing him, moving around, using his ring IQ, using the punches, hurting the guy when he needed to. But Teo had good defense movements yesterday. Teo was very defensive yesterday, and he never defended any punch with George Kambosos. And yesterday, Teo showed you how good his defense work is. You know what I'm saying? So, George, listen, Pedro CAMPA wasted a lot of punches because he couldn't catch him. Teo was doing the shoulder roll. He was getting onto the ropes. Then he was pivoting. And when Teo was pivoting, he was punching. That's where you got to understand how smart and clever Teofimo Lopez is. When he was moving out of the way, he was check hooking him. He was punching him every time he was moving. So Teofimo Lopez has got an answer for every little move. And yesterday he showed me why he was fucked and why he was sick against George Kambosos. But let me give a shout out to some of the people in the motherfucking building. The takeover came back. The takeover came for a take back. And the takeover called everybody out. The takeover came and called everybody out. The takeover said he wants smoke with Josh Taylor. He said, I want to fight Regis Prograis. I want to fight Jose Zepeda. I want to fight Jose Ramirez. And if I can't get none of these guys, I will take Ryan Garcia. I will take Devin Haney, Javante Tank Davis. Teofimo Lopez said he wants smoke with everybody. But we're going to talk about who he should fight next in a bit. But let me give a shout out to my brethren, to all the people in the boxing world. You know what I'm saying? Let me give a shout out to some rando. Some rando says Teo about to terrorize the 140 division, bruv. You hear that? Teofimo Lopez about to terrorize like a terrorist at the 140 division. He's coming with them bombs. You better watch out. Peter Von Ark says Zepeda would spark Teofimo Lopez. Peter Von Ark says Zepeda will knock Teofimo Lopez spark out. Okay. Hey, listen. Ramirez would eat Teofimo Lopez, says Peter Von Ark. Ramirez will eat Teofimo Lopez, says Peter Von Ark. But look, we're going to keep it moving, bro. We got Danny Medina in the motherfucking building, bro. Yes, Danny. How you feeling, brother? We got Harley Chick in the building. Yo, we got Pigeon Mike Tyson. What's happening to Pigeon Mike Tyson, bro? Yes, man. We got EA Lop in the building. The takeover never left. EA Lop says the takeover never fucking left. You know what I'm saying? He never even went. He's come back for the take back. Yes, sir. Harley Chick says Teofimo will destroy Taylor. All right, mate. Eliza, where you been, brethren? Yes, man. Big shout out to Eliza, man. One of my old school subscribers, bruv. Smash that like button, me brethren. You know what I mean, me old China? Smash that like buttons, mate. You know what I'm saying? Yes, man, Eliza. We got a lot of haters out here. Yes, we do. It's pure haters out here. Teofimo Lopez and Rapstar got haters all over the globe. You know what I mean? When you're doing something right and you got the strongest voice, people hate you. Yes, man. Devin Haney, I don't know about no Devin Haney yesterday, bro. Yesterday was an entertainment factor. Yesterday was a knockout. Yesterday was a knockdown. And the fans went wild. You know what I'm saying? When Devin Haney fights, it's fucking boring as fuck. I'm not saying Devin Haney ain't a great fighter. Devin Haney, yeah, he's a smart fighter, but it's a boring fight sometimes, bro. Yesterday was fireworks. Yesterday was a proper fight, mate. Entertainment factor, bro. Devin Haney just bores you sometimes. That's all. Hey, yo, Leo, what's happening to Leo, my brethren? Yes, Leo. How you feeling, bro? The take back and the takeover is here. That's right, some rando. Tell Cambosis to move up to 140, says Eliza. Honduras, mate. Hey, listen, big shout out to the Honduras people, bruv. Big shout out to all the Honduras people around the world. You need to respect your boy, TEOFIMO Lopez. He's representing the Honduras people, mate. So big up to the Honduras people around the world. Peter says, I'm happy TEOFIMO won, but I don't think he has improved much. Now, Peter, why do you think he ain't improved much? Talk to me. Why does Peter Von Ox not think he's improved much? Because TEOFIMO Lopez showed you skills. TEOFIMO Lopez showed you ring IQ. TEOFIMO Lopez showed you maturity. TEOFIMO Lopez showed you calculated punching. TEOFIMO Lopez showed you composure. I mean, what else do you want from the boy? The boy showed you all-round skills. He can't just keep coming out there trying to come forward and knock you out. This is a bigger weight class for him. He's got to fight smart. He's got to make sure that he uses his brain. He can't just be going in there trying to land bombs. It don't work like that. Teo showed me that he's a complete all-round fighter. See, TEOFIMO can bang it out. But yesterday, TEOFIMO showed you that how he can break down a man and bring it to him when he's ready. See, Teo never took no punches yesterday, bro. Teo never took no controversy yesterday. Teo never even took a flush punch where he got hurt. He never even took nothing. It was a good performance. Now you want to criticize a man when he's fought that well. He didn't even lose a fucking round, bro. What do you want from the man? The man put on an all-round performance. He's been out the ring for 10 months. Give the man a break. You know what I mean? He's come in there at 140 to get his feet wet. And now he's going to go forward to try and fight better opposition. So, I mean, what do you guys want from TEOFIMO Lopez, man? Just tell me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because as far as I'm concerned, I think the takeover showed you that he got skills. He's not just going to rely on power. He has a whole bunch of skills, and he brings that to the table. But let's see what people are saying. Yo, Sanchez in the motherfucking building. Big up to my brethren, Sanchez. Yes, man. Facts, says some rando, says facts. CAMPA had no power, says Peter Von Ox. Eliza, the takeover KO the dude with a jab. Hey, it was kind of like a hook. Let me tell you, I told everybody yesterday. All right, Eliza, go look at my live. I told everybody that TEOFIMO Lopez is going to stop or drop this guy with the left. And what did he do? It was like a left little hook. But then people are saying it's a jab. But he got more out the punch than a jab. He actually punched it like it was in between a hook and a jab. You know what I'm saying? It was like a punch in between a hook and a jab. And the way that he landed it, I knew it. I said yesterday, bruv, he's going to stop this guy with the left. What did he do? He stopped him with the left. So I give your boy Rapstar some props. I said the guy's going to set him up with the right, and then he's going to stop him with his left. Because TEOFIMO Lopez got vicious and smart and fast punching. TEOFIMO Lopez is fast. I'm telling you that now. The boy's fast, man. And he didn't even look, Teo didn't even look like he was in any kind of shape or form, any round or any seconds was he in any trouble. None whatsoever. You know what I mean? He had control of the fight from round one. Teo knew what he was doing. He had control of the opponent after round one, man. Campa threw a lot of punches but had no power. Eliza says Cambosis is trash. Danny Medina says Teofimo barely got hit. That man is a real motherfucking deal. Do you hear that? Teofimo Lopez is the real motherfucking deal. Yo, Peter says Cambo would probably beat him again. All right, mate. George Buster Cambosis. George Buster Cambosis, bruv. Hear that, bruv? That's it. Hey, you remember that guy, yeah? They fucking try to take my channel off because of that fucking dude. That's it. That's it. Hey, John McSmith, I got shut down nearly because of that fucking little video I was playing on before. Yes, man. Salute to you, John McSmith. Yeah, Campo came to lose. He was a cherry pick. Peter says Campo came to lose and he was just a simple cherry pick. Cambosis beat a guy who should have been in the ER instead of a boxing ring. All right, I hear you. I hear you, bro. Yo, Danny Medina says Teo beats everyone at 140. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Danny Medina. Let's not get too hyped up. Teo came back to show us he's in good shape. Teo showed us he's got rid of the demons. As far as saying that he beats everyone at 140, I can't go with that yet. I can't agree with that, brother. He got to fight the top 10 guys at 140. Because remember this, Teofimo Lopez got skills is why he can win at 140. But his power will not be the aggressor in the fight, in any fight in the beginning. I'm going to tell you now, when Teo fights these killers like Regis Prograis and Josh, he be the one on the back foot. Teo will not be matching them in the middle of the ring. At some point, Teo be using his legs, his movement, his defense work, his shoulder roll. And then when he can break down the fight a little bit and get them tired, then he'll start matching them for power. But Teo's power will not give him the chance to bully anyone at 140. I'm just saying, he got to use his skills. Teo can't go in there as an aggressor and expect to be a bull in a china shop. See, Teo could get away with that at lightweight. But at 140, mate, I don't think Teo can bully people. He won't be able to bully the guys in the top. He'll have to put on a masterclass. He can't just go in there, expect to be the aggressor and come forward. Not at 140. Those guys at 140, they punch harder and they're bigger than him. I'm just saying to you, let's keep it logical. Peter says Antoine would dust Teofimo Lopez. All right, mate? Peter says Gary Antoine Russell is too much for Teofimo Lopez. Okay, mate. Regis would spark Teofimo out, says Peter. Eliza says Cambosis is one hit wonder. He let a guy beat him up with a pity-patty game plan in his own hometown. Yeah, I hear you. Teo about to terrorize the 140 division. Cepeda will spark Teofimo Lopez out, says Peter. John McSmith says Teo's accuracy was awful. Punched a lot in the air and Campa ain't hit too hard. I actually think Teofimo Lopez used his punches wisely. You look after the fourth round, Teo was catching and Teo was punching him and he wasn't missing when he was really trying to get him. In the close distance, Teo was getting him. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that Teo was doing really well. And once he got comfortable, don't forget he's been had ring rust, bruv. The man's had ring rust. Don't forget when he was getting a bit comfortable, getting his feet wet, and that's when he started to land. And when he started to land, he couldn't miss after a while. Look what he did to the man after the 6th round. Every punch he threw in the 7th round, they were landing. So when he slowed Campa down, he started to land a lot more. You get me? Peter says Ramirez would dust Teofimo Lopez. Leo says was a good fight. Yeah, it was a good fight, bro. Smash that like button. It was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? It was a great fight. Ryan would smoke Teofimo Lopez. I don't know about that. Peter Von Ark says Ryan Garcia would beat Teofimo Lopez. What do you guys think about that? Let me tell you something, though. If Teofimo Lopez fights Ryan Garcia, Teo can't stand in the middle of the ring with him. Teofimo Lopez cannot stand in the middle of the ring with Ryan Garcia. Teo's got to move around. Teo's got to break Ryan down. He got to get Ryan tired. But as far as when the fight starts between Ryan and Teo, Ryan's going to be the aggressor. Ryan's going to be pushing Teofimo Lopez back. Remember my words. When Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez fight, Teo's going to be on the back foot. He ain't going to match him power for power. I'm telling you now. Ryan Garcia got more of a snapper shot than Teofimo Lopez. I think Ryan Garcia got more power than Teofimo Lopez at 140. I'm just letting you know. If Ryan Garcia fights Teo, Teo's going to be on the back foot, using his movement, observing his energy, and trying to break Ryan Garcia down by slowly trying to tire him out. But as far as standing in the middle of the ring, hey, I'm just keeping it 100 with you guys. Teofimo Lopez will not be the aggressor versus Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia will be the fighter coming forward. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Ryan Garcia will be the guy coming as the aggressor coming forward. Teo will be moving around, doing a lot of defense work. I'm just saying to you, Teo will be moving, doing a lot of defense work, trying to get Ryan tired. Now, if Ryan gets tired after throwing so many punches and cannot catch Teo's clean, then Teo might be able to break him down later on in the fight. But as far as the beginning of the fight, Ryan Garcia going to be putting it on Teofimo. Anyway, that's my opinion. But smash that motherfucking like button, bro. You know what I'm saying? Give the man some love out here, bro. Unfortunately, Teo still has his head in his ass. Josh Taylor will smoke Teofimo Lopez, says Peter Von Ox. Peter Von Ox says Josh Taylor is just another breed. Peter Von Ox says that basically Teofimo Lopez needs to stay away from Josh Taylor. Wow, Peter, what are you saying, man? Peter's got everybody beating Teofimo Lopez at 140. Peter's even got my boy from London, Jack Cattrall, mate. He says Jack Cattrall would destroy Teofimo Lopez. All right, mate. All right, Leo says the only one I see giving Teo problem is Prograis. Yeah, we'll touch on that. Hey, Regis Prograis is tough. Hey, man, Regis Prograis is bigger than Teo. And Regis Prograis is an all-round fighter, man. That is a fight that Teo is hands full. Teo's going to get all the smoke from Regis Prograis. That'd be a great fight, man. That's a great fight. I don't hate Teofimo. He's just not that good, says Peter. Haters from London to New York. Yo, they mad, rap star. Hey, man. Everybody's an open platform, you know what I mean? Everybody got to get their opinion, EA Lop. Sanchez Strange. What up, rap star? Lopez will eat the whole division at 140. So Sanchez Strange 6 says, Teofimo Lopez will be the man to eat up the division at 140. I think a lot of people disagree with you, Sanchez. Some people believe that Regis and Josh Taylor are just different animals, different levels at that weight class to Teofimo Lopez. I will say Teofimo moves the needle, so he has a draw of some sports salt. Yes, man, Leo. So some rando says everybody was mad. Teo won. I've been going around the internet hearing different opinions. It's a funny fucking stuff, says some rando. Honduras stands up. How Honduras stand up for sure. Yeah, man. All the people from Honduras, man. Stand up, bro. Your boy Teofimo Lopez, he came out last night. And even the boys, hey, listen, all the fans in America, you know what I'm saying? You need to stand behind the takeover. The takeover come back. And he wants all the smoke. At least he wants all the smoke, bro. At least Teofimo Lopez is calling out all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? He want to fight the best of the best now. So you can only support that. There's no point saying, he not ready for Taylor. Regis Prograis gonna beat him. It don't matter. The point is Teofimo Lopez wants the smoke. And you need to support Teofimo Lopez because he at least is trying to give you entertainment. So when a man is going in there to try and fight the best, why the fuck are you downplaying that guy? Doesn't matter if you don't think he can beat them. Shouldn't you just be happy and support that, yo, the man's ready for the smoke? See, I don't understand fans. Why are fans such haters? You should be, if you're a hater, you should want to see him lose then. Let him go and fight those guys, bro. Instead of trying to downplay the situation. Teo's not ready for Prograis. Oh, Teo can't fight Taylor. Man, that's some weak talk. That's some fucking weak talk. Teofimo Lopez, put him in with the whole fucking lot of them, bro. Put Teofimo Lopez in there with the Lions. Stop capping out here. Stop saying Teo ain't ready for Prograis. Teo ain't ready for Taylor. Who cares? Put Teofimo Lopez in there because he wants to fight. As fans, you should just be excited that the fighters want to fight the best fights. That's all I'm saying. If Teo wants to smoke, regardless if you think he's not ready for Regis Prograis or he's not ready for Taylor, the fans should be saying, yo, Teo needs to fight those guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. Give me a sec. John McSmith says Lopez ain't Honduran, has freaking Spanish. Now he's from Honduras. Teofimo Lopez is from Honduras, bro. That's all I'm saying. Peter Piper is hating. Oh, Eliza says that Peter Von Ox is a hater. That's between you guys. Peter's cool, though. Hey, John McSmith says, look it up. Campo, he's a cherry pick. Come on, we all know it. Peter saying that the fans shouldn't get too hyped. This is what Peter says. That the fans are getting so hyped up when Campo was a ranked 60 fighter. So what Peter's saying that is a soft touch, it's a cherry pick. Teofimo Lopez was supposed to do that to Pedro Campa. So Peter Von Ox is saying that we shouldn't get too hyped up over that win. That win doesn't certify Teofimo Lopez to get in there with the likes of Regis Prograis, Josh Taylor, and those elite guys. So Peter Von Ox says that it's just like people are hyping it up too much, is what Peter says. Whatever he is, stand up. Hey, John, his parents are from Honduras, bro. I'm telling John and myself, Teofimo Lopez is a Honduran. Pedro Campa, I never heard of him. The dude before last night. Peter Von Ox says that I never heard of Pedro Campa. Breakdown a nobody. That's fault nobody. Breakdown a nobody. That's fault a nobody. Stop the cap. So John says that Campa was a nobody to break down. All right, John. EA Love says, Mum and Dad is Honduran. Grandpa, Dad side are from Spain. Okay. I hear you. You know what I'm saying? Leo says Campa has all his 34 fights in Mexico. That's why you don't know him. Because everybody he beat, nobody knows any notable wins from Pedro Campa. Pedro Campa only fought people in his own country. So there is no notable wins. There is no one on his fucking record that you are going to know about because none of the fighters he fought were international fighters. That's a fact. Teo going to hold a major title at 140 in the next 2 or 3 fights, says Sam Rando. Peter says Teo is going to get knocked out at 140 by somebody. His power isn't carrying over, and we all saw it. So what Peter's saying is that Teofimo Lopez doesn't have the power to take him through with those better fighters in the top 5. His power ain't helping him. He ain't got power that can take him through to those fights, is what Peter's saying. So is Teofimo Lopez's power limited at 140? That's my first question. Is Teofimo Lopez's power not needed even at 140 and just the skills can win the fight? Now, Peter, look, he's onto something. Teo didn't look like he can bully anybody at that weight. Teofimo Lopez is going to really have to fight very clever, very, very smart, and he's going to have to be on his bike for a little bit of that fight. So at that respect, I do agree. Teo doesn't have the killer power at 140, but Teo has the skills and the ring IQ to beat those guys if he can keep himself composed and try and bring it later on after they get tired or break them down. So Teo really got to fight very careful and very, very smart because his power is not going to be the key factor at 140. Okay, mate. Sam Rando says that was a power jab. It looked like a little hook to me as well. That looked like a hook and a jab in between. CAMPA had more knockouts than all of Teo's fight record in Mexico. He knocked out people in his own hometown. 140 don't count. Yo, 100. R&R. What's happening to R&R 1000? R&R 1000 says Teo has no power at 140. Teofimo Lopez doesn't have power for the killers at 140. So some boxing analysts or some hardcore boxing fans are analyzing the fight yesterday and realize Teo got the skills, but he doesn't have the power to dominate people from the get-go at 140. He's going to have to use skills. His power is not going to be the key factor to take him through at 140. Now, this is it, mate. Everybody's got an opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let all of you guys have your opinions, bro. Because I've seen so many people downplaying Teofimo Lopez since he did a good performance. So here we are, hearing that Teo can't fight Prograis. Teo's not ready for Taylor, everybody's telling me in the chat. That some of the chat is saying that Teo is going to get knocked out by these guys. And then I'm hearing now that Teo don't have the power. This is the chat. Remember that. The whole chat is here, and this is what people are saying. That Teofimo Lopez don't have the fucking power at 140. I don't know. We'll talk about that in a minute. But let's get to the chat, bro. Antoine Russell will smoke Teofimo Lopez, says Peter. Antoine doesn't impress me. I got Teo beating Antoine easy. Leonardo Rodriguez says against Taylor, he can be the aggressor. I don't know about that. I don't know, you know. I just don't know. I don't think he can be the aggressor. But Teofimo Lopez is very smart. You saw what he did yesterday. He beat a guy which was bigger than him, and they say, you know, he knows the guy had some power. So he analyzed him, and he was mature. Teo really fought very smart. And what else do you want? Teofimo broke the fucking man down. After the 5th round, Teo started becoming the aggressor. And then Teo started bullying the guy once he started feeling himself. And once he broke him down a bit, he started to become the guy coming forward. So Teo ended up bullying the guy. The guy who's always used to coming forward and bullying everybody. CAMPA only knows how to come forward. And what did Teofimo Lopez do to the guy? What did he do to the guy? He ended up knocking him the fuck down, and then he stopped him. So it's not like Teofimo Lopez might not have the power in the beginning, right? He might not have the power for Regis Prograis. He might not be able to match him power for power, but he can also outbox Regis Prograis. He can use his little shoulder roll. He can defend Regis Prograis' punches. If Regis Prograis can't land on Teo, and Teo's doing all his, you know what I mean, his pivot. And remember, when Teo's pivoting, Teo punches off the pivot. So if Teofimo Lopez is faster than Regis Prograis, I'm just saying, Teofimo Lopez is faster than Regis Prograis, bro. How about that one? And how about if Teofimo Lopez starts to break Regis Prograis down after the 7th round? Now, he might not start as the aggressor, but how about in the 9th round, Regis Prograis is just gassing out. He can't catch Teo. And then Teo is the one who's bullying Regis Prograis. How about he does the same that he did to CAMPA, and then he can work out how to work out Regis Prograis, and then he could be the one to bully Regis Prograis in the 10th and 11th round. Can you see something like that happen? Can you see Teofimo Lopez using his skills to overcome the fight, even though he ain't got the power that you say? Now, you say he ain't got the power. All right, I agree. He ain't got the most strongest power, but he got the skills. Think about it. He got the smart ring IQ. What, you telling me he can't break Regis Prograis down later on? I'm just asking you a question, bro. Can the man Teofimo Lopez work his skills, and then later on in that fight, he can try and find a way to hurt Regis Prograis? I'm just saying, the takeover can't just come and bully people from the first round, can he? This is why you need ring IQ, bro. This is why you need fucking skills. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Rapstar. Teo has too much skill and enough power to keep them on notice. All right, mate. Well, smash the fucking like button, bro. Please, if you don't mind me, brethren. Smash that like button. You know, we're breaking it down. Honestly, objectively, factually. Ain't got no fucking fanboys. I ain't no fanboy or no one. We're going to break this down and see where we really see what Teofimo Lopez has got. What has he got now at 140? People are doubting him more than they fucking believe in him. I can see in my life. People are doubting the brother more than they actually believe the takeover. It seems that way. You know what I mean? I can't wait for Teo to get back in December the 10th. Yeah, man. Teo did the backflip, man. You see, Teo did the backflip, innit? Yeah, man. He was exciting yesterday, bro. Teofimo Lopez was exciting yesterday. Leonardo Rodriguez says, I need to see Teo join up with Sugar Hill. Hey, that's a good combination. That's a good motherfucking combination. Teofimo Lopez needs to team up with Sugar Hill, bro. That will be fire. But hey, you know, Teo ain't going to leave his dad, innit? You know what I'm saying? His dad's the takeover with him. You'll see Teofimo days at 140 are numbered. Peter says Teofimo days at 140 are numbered. You know what I'm saying? Eliza says Peter put the pipe down. Yo, Shadow Ban, my brother from the other side of the pond. How you doing, Shadow Ban? How's it going, bro? You good? Leo says he's on crack. He's on crack. Eliza, you know you saw it. Teofimo don't have the power, says Peter. Chino says Teo is the real deal. Yes, Chino in the building, bro. What's happening to Chino? Why you all so mad? Chino says, why the fuck is all the fans so mad? Yeah. Chino says they're hating asses. That fans are hating on greatness. Eliza says, Peter Pan, this is a fucking boxing channel, not a Disney channel, bro. Shadowban says Teofimo fought a nobody. Shadowban says Teofimo Lopez has fought nobody. And you guys are getting hyped up because Teofimo Lopez has fought nobody at that fight last night. And that's been happening a lot. People are coming in and saying, Rapstar, why are we talking about this, man? This Pedro Campa ain't a nobody. Teo's supposed to do that. I mean, why is people getting all hyped up about that? This is what people are saying on the chat. CAMPA record is one fighter with a record of 11 losses. Chino, dude, sounds so fucking mad. Teo versus Ryan would be smoke at 140. Chino says there's too many hating asses. Eliza Peter says Eliza Teo will be lucky to win another fight at 140. Forget anybody else. Peter says Eliza Teofimo will be lucky to win one more fight. Yes, Jeff Lucita. Jeff says a couple of early stoppage last night. So let's touch on this right now that Jeff's got this conversation brewing up right now. But before we get there, smash that like button, bro. Smash that like button, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel if you're new anyway. We're just boxing heads over here, bro. We're hardcore boxing heads. So let's touch on this. I see half of the boxing media and half of the world. I want you guys to tell me, maybe you can help me. Was it an early stoppage? Was the stoppage premature? Was it early? What do you think about the stoppage? Was that stoppage early? I'll tell you what I think after I see what you think. I'm going to come back to that one. Teo going to be a master at 140. Peter, you just a Teo hater. Salute to Jeff. Jeff says, okay, I'll let you guys chop it up in the chat for a bit. Let me get to some new people. You know what I'm saying? All right, Alex. Yo, Alex, what's happening, brethren? How you been, mate? I ain't seen you for ages, bro. Alex says, salute, rap, and the chat. Teo will dominate 140 in a year or two. I don't know why Teo is getting so much hate. I guess the haters wanted Teo to lose. Takeover is back. Yeah. The takeover's back, mate. Yo, Faisal Major, new man in the chat, bro. Respect to Faisal. Subscribe to the channel and smash that like button, bro. Teofimo has the best resume out of Javante, Ryan, and Haney. It's not even close. It's okay if this fight was someone no one knew to tune him up for a big dog at 140. Now look at what Faisal said. It's pretty sensible. That's very logical of Faisal, what he's put up there. Have a look. Have a look at what Faisal's put up there, bro. Kind of makes sense, you know, what Faisal's got up there, to be honest. Give me a second, man. Let me give a shout out to a few new people in the building, bro. Give me a sec. Yo, my brethren from the other side of the pond. The one and only Mr. Punch Drunk Boxing in the motherfucking house. Yeah, let's get you on it, maybe some of you. If you guys want to have a little, you know what I mean? If you want to, you know, have a little panel or want to tell me what you thought last night, everybody's got their views. People are hating on him. People are saying that Teo, he was fighting an unknown man. And people are getting hyped up because he's fighting a nobody. People are saying that Teo he needs to stay away from Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor. We're going to talk about this, bro. We'll talk about that. Punch Drunk Boxing said, now that's what I call a jab. Not that soft jab that can't give a nosebleed. That's a proper jab, says Punch Drunk Boxing. Alex H is a jerk. What's going on, Alex H? Y'all keep downplaying Teo haters. You know what I'm saying? One sec. Yo, we got the brown Mexican. Teofimo power is still more than Devin Haney. The Devin Lunista Haney. So look, if Teofimo Lopez, you're saying, doesn't have the power at 140, then Devin Haney got pillow fucking hands, bro. Devin Haney can never go at 140. How about that one? If you think Teofimo Lopez ain't got power at one motherfucking 40, then Devin Haney can never stay at 140. He got to take some kind of steroids to keep his weight low. Devin Haney can never go at 140. Can you imagine Devin Haney at 140, bro? Devin's pillow hands at 140. Devin got the skills, but his skills won't transcend into 140, bro. If you think Teo ain't got power at 140, then I'm going to say this right now. Devin Haney would have got knocked out by fucking Pedro CAMPA then. I'm just keeping it 100, bro. If you think Teo ain't got fucking power, then Devin Haney definitely ain't going to be able to go to 140. I'm just saying. And now they said that he don't have the fucking skills for Loma. So now it's the power. First it was the skills, and now people are saying he ain't got the power. I mean, what have we got over here? Have we just got some Teofimo Lopez haters? Because Teo never really did anything yesterday to criticize you, to criticize him. He never left you any reason to criticize him. He did he did a good performance in my eyes. So I don't see why people are criticizing the man. They saying all these things about him, but Teo never really gave you the opportunity. In the performance is a good performance. Now out of 10, I'll give Teo an 8.5. You can give Teo an 8.5 out of 10 for that performance. Maybe even a 9. I'm not sure. But the problem is, because Pedro CAMPA is a nobody, now it's Pedro CAMPA's a nobody, and Teofimo Lopez don't have power at the 140 division. You hear me? Teofimo Lopez now doesn't have the power is the new one. You get me? But Teo can work around that. Teo got the skills. He got the ring IQ. You know what I'm saying? Jeff says, I still got leftover crow meat from Loma versus Teofimo. Brown Mexican says, Africans hating on Teo, nothing new. He needs what? I don't know about that one. He needs a what? A fork. You got a weenie little man. Punch Drunk Boxing says, LOL, does Barboso got power? Yet people are impressed. Lol. The hate of Teofimo Lopez continues till today. The hate of Teofimo Lopez just continues. Yo, EDP, what's happening, my brethren? Yes, EDP. How you doing, bro? Hey, let me see, bro. Let me just... Yo, if anybody wants to chop it up. Yo, Punch. What you doing, Punch? I know Punch Drunk Boxing said that he might come on for a bit. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, there's the link over there anyway. If anybody wants to get their views, a lot of hating going on too. There's support for Teofimo Lopez and there's a lot of hate for Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? Now they're saying that Teo ain't got the power to get him through with the top guys. Teo won't be able to deal with the Jose Ramirez, the Regis Prograis, the Josh Taylors. His punching power doesn't take him into those fights. But Teofimo Lopez got way more skills than just punching power, bro. Teofimo Lopez don't just need to rely on punching power. He didn't rely on punching power against Lomachenko. Think about what you're saying here, right? Teofimo Lopez didn't rely on punching power against Lomachenko. So I'm just keeping it 100. Does punching power really matter when you've got enough pop to keep you going through the fight? If you've got the skills and the pop, then I'm sure that'll take you through. How do you break another man down? You break him down through your skills. It's timing. Timing is very important. And speed. Teofimo Lopez has the speed and he has the timing. I'm just saying, bro. And if you think he ain't got power, then Devin Haney definitely ain't got no power, is he? Devin Haney can't show. Hey, listen, I don't know how you're going to think Devin Haney's going to do anything at 140. But, yo, we got my brethren D Calico in the motherfucking building, bro. How you feeling, bro?
Oh, good, bro. What's going on with you?
I'm going good, man. How's everything down your way?
It's all love, man. No complaints.
Hey,
Shit,
man,
shit.
there's
I,
always
I
love.
enjoyed it though.
Listen,
I
D
enjoyed that
Calico,
fight.
yeah, there's always love, man. But a lot of people are coming to you at the chat. And I want you to, hey, it's always love with Rapstar and D Calico can say what he wants. You know what I'm saying? This is our channel, bro. D been supporting rap for a long time. So D can say what he wants. But D Calico, why is everybody think that you're a hater? Can you explain?
I mean, as soon as I showed up, they was already engaged. You feel me? So they was already speaking like that before I popped up. And then as soon as I had an issue with one person, it makes it seem like they've been talking about me the whole time. But they ain't been talking about me because I haven't been hating on Tio like that. You know what I'm saying? But I
So
enjoyed the
why
fight last night.
I want you to be honest. That's what I like about this you guys. You're very honest. Even if you don't agree with anyone. Why was you not impressed with Teofimo Lopez yesterday?
No, he was pretty impressive. He was pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Like you say 8.5, I said 8.0, but I could see I could go as high as about 8.5. You know what I mean? If you would have knocked him out in 3 rounds, I'd give him a 10. You know what I mean? In power, anyways. I just saw him get touched up a little bit. That's the only reason. It wasn't a perfect exhibition, but he dominated. You know,
So why do you think Teofimo Lopez doesn't transcend, like you said, like people are saying that? Are you not impressed? Are you impressed with his power at 140?
I think he has just enough. I think he has just enough.
He has
And
just enough pop.
yeah, he has just enough pop. He's not a Gary Antoine Russell, but I like him over.
Why is he not a Gary Antoine Russell? What does Gary do that Teofimo Lopez can't do?
I just think Gary is probably the strongest puncher in that division. That's why I say that. So he's like the top of the food chain at 140. But I think he has more power than Josh Taylor.
Right. So you think someone like Gary Antoine Russell will dominate Teofimo Lopez?
No, it's everything you said about the Ryan Garcia matchup. He would have to fight him the same way. He got to tire these dudes out, be skillful, because Tio Tio is like the most. I'm not being funny. He the most elusive Spanish boxer out there. Like he almost got feet like a Mayweather, almost like a Ali. Like he got feet like the best of the brothers, man. I'm not lying. Like Tio need to put that to work though. You feel me? He need to really use that against these 140 pounders. Show him how good his feet is. You know what I mean? Like he don't got no business getting hit. Like he did last night. It didn't affect him. He got a good chin, but he shouldn't even really get hit like that. Like square on the chin like that. Nah, nobody gets those free punches, man. Especially not at 140 because these guys might hurt you.
I see Tio get hit a couple of times though, D Calico, but it wasn't like anything that bothered him. And
Yeah, he got a granite chin.
don't forget, he was out the ring for a long time as well, wasn't he, bro? He was
Yeah.
out the ring. He just come out of a health issue, which the doctors certified, right?
hmm
So we know that the Teofimo Lopez that went in with George Kambosos just was 50% of himself at best.
Oh,
This
okay, okay.
Teofimo Lopez, which was smarter, knew when to punch, never rushed it, was a bit more composed. He waited his time. And then when he got his time, he maximized, right? That Teofimo Lopez we saw yesterday, he'll beat George Kambosos. What do you
Hey,
think?
um,
Or do
I
you
would.
think George Kambosos, because I want you to be honest to your heart. Do you think George Kambosos still beats Teofimo Lopez at 140, even if Teo is back in shape with no health conditions? That's my question for you.
I mean, I didn't know he had issues that first time they fought, but yeah, if that was 50% of him, then yeah, he got a chance of winning. But man, Kambosos gave him hell, man. That was like a war. It was bloody. That's why I'm saying he has no business getting hit like that defensively. You know what I mean? Like Kambosos is not supposed to bring you out of a bloody war. You know what I mean?
You know what I
So,
think as fans, yeah? I'm going to say a statement today to all the people in the chat. Everybody thinks Teofimo Lopez was some kind of a killer. Everybody thinks that Teofimo Lopez was some kind of a bully at lightweight. He wasn't. Teofimo Lopez wasn't knocking everybody out. Teofimo Lopez, the best knockout he had was with Richard Comey. And that guy, what's his name? Maynard Mason. Remember he knocked out Maynard Mason as well, the guy what Devin Haney fought. So what I'm saying is Teofimo Lopez is not really a guy that we're expecting him to go in there and do Mike Tyson knockouts. What we're realizing and we're failing to realize is are the fans hardcore or not? Because Teo's got skills.
yep.
We're not looking at Teo going in there to knock everyone out. We got to look at Teofimo Lopez as a complete fighter. What does he bring to the table, D Calico? Now, let me tell you what I think he brings to the table. He brings skills and he brings a pop. Like he's got enough pop. You just said it yourself. He's got enough power
Yeah,
to keep them people respecting him, right?
Yep.
He has the skills. Now, the only thing he doesn't have that what we're hearing is the one punch knockout.
I
He
like
don't
his
have that power.
offensive skill. I like his offensive skill. I still want to pick on his defensive skills though. You know, like his offensive skills is like a 9. You know what I mean? His defense is like a 6. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I also think that he's got good defensive skills, and when he's patient, he actually can maximize by punching, very calculating. Like if he starts coming forward and just trying to get you out there, he's gonna lose. He
I mean,
can't be in that fight like that, bro. He won't. Let me tell you this right now, and this is me just being 100. If he thinks he's gonna fight Ryan Garcia coming forward or trying to bully him, he's gonna lose. Teofimo Lopez has to use his skills, his ring IQ, and set traps up for Ryan Garcia. He got to find ways to break Ryan Garcia down. He can't go toe to toe for it with him in the middle of the ring. That's what Ryan Garcia wants.
Yeah, he would have to show that IQ and counterpunch.
Yeah, Teo will have to show his counter punching skills, and he'll have to get Ryan out of his game plan. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So this is where ring IQ comes into it. This is where skills come into
and
it.
he would have to commit to the body, you know, because
Yeah, let's talk about that, D Calico.
Yeah.
Teofimo Lopez never went to the body much yesterday.
And I didn't see him bring out the jab that he had against Loma. Against Loma, he man, everybody said, can y'all hear me? Or is the mic messing up?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Oh yeah. I
remember
before the Loma fight, everybody said that Teo didn't have a jab. And then he brought out the most beautiful jab that we've seen in the last couple of years against Loma. But that jab has disappeared. It didn't show up against Kambosos. It didn't show up against, the fighter yesterday. Like, I don't know if he just did that because Loma was smaller than him, but he needs to bring that jab out. Or if not that, if guys are just way bigger than you, you're gonna have to attack their body. For real. That's gotta replace the jab. It's gotta be body punches.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, to be fair with you, though, I got to give it to Teofimo, though. He showed me different skills in there. It's like Tank Davis. When Tank Davis fought Isaac Cruz, he was moving around and he was out punching him. And let's be honest though, Tank Davis never got the fucking respect when he's on his back foot. What did he do with
Yep.
Rolly? Tank wasn't the
Yep.
aggressor versus Rolly, bro.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Tank was the one moving around. Tank was the one getting away. Tank didn't want to go toe to toe with Rolly. He knew
Yep.
he had to wait his time. Tank Davis had to play, a bit defensive. And that's what skills are all about. This is why Teofimo Lopez is a special fighter. He's like Tank Davis. Tank Davis can knock you out, but Tank Davis, if he has to, he'll fight a fight which will work for him. And then when he uses educated pressure, when he's ready, then he'll start to work those punches on you. See, Tank's not just going to come for the kill. He's got skills.
Yeah,
He knows that he can get caught. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. He got the skills and the power, I say.
Hey, see, that's what I like about Tio though. Like he goes for the kill too early, but I like that shit because it's good for boxing to see a person going in for the kill every round. If he gets advantage of you, he's going for the kill. And I
Hey, can
love
you
that
keep
shit.
chopping it up? I'm going to send the link to somebody.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I just love a fighter that goes for the kill. From round 1 to round 12. The second he gets an advantage of you, he's trying to make you regret it. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like the Crawfords and them, they do it at the very end. He does it at the perfect time. I'm not gonna lie about Crawford. When Crawford goes for the fucking kill, he smell blood. Well, goddamn, when Teofimo go for the kill, he just feel like killing. And I kind of like that. You know what I mean? I can support it. So 140 is
Yeah.
really 140 is really an open division. The problem is going to 145. 147. Nobody better not talk that shit and go to 147. 140, yes. 147, no. So anybody saying Tio don't stand a chance at 140 is stupid because 140 ain't that dangerous, man. It's not really that dangerous. It was 135 was dangerous and 147 is dangerous and 154.
Well,
What I mean?
let's look at the matchup now then. What should Teofimo Lopez do next? What is the ideal matchmaking for the takeover for the next fight? I'm going to give you a name. I got a guy in England that everybody said that beat Josh Taylor. Now, Josh Taylor's got to fight a mandatory fight. He ain't going to be able to give this guy a rematch. If Teofimo Lopez wants to make any noise, how about Teofimo Lopez fights my boy, who gave a performance of the year, and everybody said beat Josh Taylor? How does everybody like this fight? Teofimo Lopez versus Jack Catterall. Let's fucking have it.
Hell
If
yeah.
Teofimo Lopez is a man who's going to stay at 140, let me see if you guys agree with me on this one. If Teofimo wants to bring the heat, how about we see Teofimo Lopez versus Jack Catterall? Because he got to beat Jack Catterall. Because if you don't beat Jack Catterall, bro, you got to forget it. How about that fight next for Teo? Fuck all the bullshit. Teofimo Lopez versus Jack Catterall. Let's go.
Yep. See, I ain't gonna lie,
Let's go.
Yeah, I like that. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely like that.
I think that's a good fight for him. Because anywhere else he goes, it's danger. Look, Teofimo Lopez is in danger land now. He's not at that lightweight. He at this man's weight, bro. He at 140, bro. He's the smallest guy at this weight. He's 5'7.5". He's 5'8" at max. Yeah? Imagine that. These other guys are 5'10", 5'11", 5'9".
Yeah.
Teofimo Lopez is in there with bigger men. Regis Prograis don't fuck about. Let's keep it 100. Look, we love Teofimo, man. I want Teo's entertainment. But now we got killers in the division, bro. We have got guys who are now like Regis out here. Even Jose Zepeda, man. You saw what Jose Zepeda did to Vargas. Knocked him fucking spark out. The thing is, some of these guys have got one punch power. So what I'm saying is, yeah, Teo's ready for all of them. I'm telling you now, Teofimo Lopez wants all the smoke. He wants all the smoke. So yeah. But I reckon right now, Teofimo Lopez should fight a very smart matchmaking. He needs to fight somebody. Jack Cattrall's there. Even
Yep.
somebody said Mario Barrios. I don't know about no Mario Barrios.
Yeah, he becoming a punching bag.
Yeah, Mario Barrios is becoming a punching bag now. But we got some fighters that he can match up with. I mean, you got Montana Love. Montana Love fights with Eddie Herndl.
Yeah, I
Teofimo
mean
Lopez versus Montana Love.
the fast track is going straight from Catterall to Taylor. You know what I mean? That's the fast track to taking over 140. Easy. You
Joker
know.
says, how about Teofimo Lopez? He agrees with me versus Jack Cattrall or Ivan Branchek. But Branchek's lost to a couple of fighters now. He lost to Montana Love. Branchek lost to Cepeda. He's lost to a few fighters now. Branchek's lost to Taylor. I mean, at this point, Branchek's just a fucking gatekeeper, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So Jay's Walks says, lacking skills is why he lost to George Kambosos. Now,
Hey,
this guy says that Teofimo Lopez still lacks certain skills is the reason why he lost to the Australian kid in George Kambosos. What do you think?
what was the reason?
He says that the reason that Teo still lacks certain skills. I think Teo's got a lot of skills. He says that the man like Teo lacks certain skills. What do you
Yeah,
think?
defensive skills. Yes, I agree. But because his offense is on fleek, you know what I mean? The only thing he could do on offense is have a Javante Davis punch, and he would be the perfect, fighter on offense. But when we talking defense, we know he's not a Haney or a Shakur, so he's nowhere near perfect defensively. He's levels under them on defense. You could just look at a fighter after the fight, like that tells you a lot about their defensive skills. You know, a matter of fact, is Blair Cobbs at 140?
Nah, he at 147.
Oh, okay. I would say I would love to see him beat up Blair Cobbs. That'd have been funny.
Yeah, nah, for sure. But we just don't know, D Calico. We don't know because if Teofimo Lopez faces a top 10, then only then I think he'll get more credit. And people will start saying now Teo's here at 140 and he's looking to clean up. Or they'll say now he's looking to be a champion. But apart from that, we got to get some guys in there with Teofimo Lopez where everybody's going to be hyped up about. It can't be a name now that no one don't recognize. It has to be a real name that people know that this gives him. See, Teofimo Lopez needs a name where certifies him at 140. And that names are those Zepedas, the Ramirez's, even Cattrall. He needs these kind of names on his record. Not even Gary Antoine Russell, because Gary Antoine Russell might be all good, but he's not highly ranked in the rankings right now. He's not the top guys.
Yeah.
The Gary Antoine Russell doesn't do nothing for Teofimo Lopez.
They should only fight for a belt. That's the only way they should fight.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Gary Russell don't do nothing for Teo right now. What Teo's got to do.
Even beating Gary Antoine Russell wouldn't do nothing for him. You know what I mean? It
But
would make him official. He would definitely be an official to all of us, but it wouldn't matter in the rankings or, it won't get him any hardware.
Man, the real fights that we really want for Teofimo Lopez, if you really want to know the truth, and you want to know the fight that I really want, D Calico.
Hey, I already know. If anything, it should be.
Let me just say it. This is the biggest fight in the world. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Javante Tank Davis versus the takeover Teofimo Lopez. Let's fucking have it.
At 140.
At one motherfucking 40.
Damn.
Let me tell you guys, you want to see a real fight? You want to see Teofimo Lopez dig deep for his life? You want to see Teofimo Lopez in a fight, which is going to be the fight of the year? And you want to see Tank Davis fight the real fighter? Because Tank Davis has never fought a man like Teofimo motherfucking Lopez. I'll tell you that now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tank's a killer. But let me tell you, Teofimo Lopez has never fought a man like Tank Davis. This is the matchup. And that is the real fight. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez. But we're not going to get that fight, bro.
But I was just going to say, when you was speaking on Teofimo and, such a classic fight at 140, I said it's going to have to be when those guys from 130, when those guys from 135 go up. Because that's what's going to make the 140 division phenomenal. When you get Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Tio's already there. Like, Devin Haney might come. So, man, that is going to be the most phenomenal division in a short matter of minutes. So yeah, it's a takeover of the 135 pounders. It's not just a Tio takeover because he never established that he could beat all of them. Like all of these guys should have fought at 135, but they didn't. So now the saga continues. They're all gonna have to settle this at 140.
Yeah, I just think that's a fantasy fight the way that it seems right now with Gervonta Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez. But let's even go to this fight. Come on, let's just make it. They're talking about it. Oscar De La Hoya went over there to analyze Teofimo Lopez. He said he liked what he saw. Now, this is a big fight, it seems to me, in America anyway. I don't know what the chat might think. But Ryan King Garcia versus Teofimo Lopez. Because look, Ryan's not a real 140 pounder. He's just come to 140. Ryan beat a better name in Javier Fortuna, but Javier Fortuna was a lighter guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a big fight. Like, let's say Teofimo Lopez wants a big money fight. The belts are all, the belts are all busy. Josh Taylor's fighting for a belt. What's his name? Regis Prograis Zepeda's fighting for the belt. The other belt's already held up. Isn't that a massive fight? Ryan Garcia versus Teofimo Lopez at 140. Hey, Ryan's coming out of a good momentum. Teofimo Lopez is coming back. That would be a big fight too, don't you think, D. Calico?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It deserved pay-per-view.
What do you think about that fight? At this moment, Ryan Garcia versus Teofimo Lopez. Who you got in that?
I like Tio because Tio has proven he will go to absolute war. So all of that flashy stuff that Ryan Garcia will put on his ass, he's gonna have to also get it put on his ass. Like Ryan Garcia has never been in war. He's always been pretty after the fight. Man, Tio is not gonna be the only person bleed that night, is what I'm saying. Tio is gonna take you down with him. And I don't think Ryan Garcia can even handle the idea of getting bloodied up like Tio will bloody his ass up.
Yeah. Now, somebody has turned around and said, yo, rap, Gervonta Tank Davis fought. Let me pronounce the person's name. Jacua. I think it's Jacua Arizona. Anyway, he says, yo, Santa Cruz Pitbull, Barrios Gamboa, you sleeping on Tank or what? Fool or something. Is that what he said? All right. Now, let me tell you something. Jacua Arizona. Did I say anything that Tank ain't in the fight with Teofimo Lopez? Tank Davis hasn't fought. Hear me again. Don't get me started up, bruv. It's early morning. I'm a boxing pugilist here, bruv. Tank Davis, I said, hasn't fought anybody like Teofimo Lopez. You hearing me, Mr. Zola? Tank fucking Davis hasn't fucking fought anybody like Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez is a whole different beast when it comes to Tank Davis fighting him. Now, I'm not saying Tank ain't the favorite. Tank is probably the motherfucking favorite. Where the fuck you at, Zola? Get back on the chat. There's a link out there for you too. All I said to you is fucking Tank Davis ain't fought no one like Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez beat the number 1, number 2, number 3 pound for pound guy, Lomachenko. And Tank Davis ain't fought nobody like Lomachenko. Bitch. You be there. And I'm telling you to listen now. Casual. I just want you to learn. When I said Teofimo Lopez ain't nobody on Tank's resume like Teo, that would certify Gervonta Tank Davis. Now you keep typing like a keyboard warrior and think about that. Tank Davis to get Teo in the ring is the biggest thing for him on his resume for everything he's done in his whole fucking entire life. If he gets Teofimo Lopez in the ring and he beats Teo, Tank would be the certified man out there. He would be the guy. And nobody can question Tank because Teofimo Lopez is one of those guys. So ain't no one like Teo on Tank's resume, boy.
Hey, was Loma 100%? I just want to know.
We don't know, but Loma complained after the fight. At the end of the day, though, ain't nobody beat Loma. And then nobody has been in with Loma. The only time Lomachenko fucking lost is in his second fight as a professional against a man who was playing dirty against Lomachenko. And even then, Lomachenko was still in the fight. Listen, let's just keep it real. The same fucking Russian, Ukrainian fucking legend, Lomachenko. Let me give you some history lessons here. Lomachenko, I'm talking to this guy in the chat, brother D Calico.
Yes, sir.
Right? Let me just teach him some history. There's a man called Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell is a bad motherfucker. Is he a bad motherfucker, D Calico?
Yep.
Gary Russell is known as a 10 times title defense. Gary Russell has broke records himself. When Gary Russell was 26-0, Lomachenko took him on his third professional fight and beat the fuck out of Gary Russell. So I don't want to hear nothing. Teofimo Lopez gets all the credit for beating the pound for pound number 1, number 2 fucking guy. So, my thing is, you got to give that respect to what Lomachenko was. He was a little 126-pounder little guy, D Calico. They were calling him White Jesus. The boy was like Matrix. Remember all that shit?
Yep.
And Teofimo Lopez shut that shit down. He shut it down. Say what you want, he beat the guy. So Teofimo Lopez gets that respect for beating a fighter that none of these guys have been in with. No, Tank Davis ain't been in with no Lomachenko. When Tank Davis was offered the fight for Lomachenko, hey, listen, Tank was nowhere near to be seen. Tank has never called out Lomachenko. Because I'll tell you this now, no Devin Haney fought no Lomachenko. No fucking Ryan Garcia ain't fought no Lomachenko. And Teofimo Lopez fought Lomachenko for less money. For fucking less motherfucking money, bro. Do you know that? In the pandemic, they offered him a smaller fee to fight the best fighter, and he took it.
That's how you gamble on yourself. And he won.
That's it, man. People don't know this fucking boxing. That's the problem. They come here like fucking fanboys, just want to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to teach them, like, take them to school a bit. It's like taking people to kindergarten in this boxing game, bruv.
Man,
stupid.
What was his amateur record? Like, I know he won like 400 fights, man.
Listen, Lomachenko won over 420 motherfucking fights in the amateurs.
Yeah, man. And lost
with
like
one
4.
fucking loss. And if I'm not mistaken, he avenged that loss too. The problem is people don't want to give the man his respect. You know why? Because he ain't no American. He ain't that American that everybody wants to look up to. He ain't the British guy where I'm from. He ain't like Anthony Joshua. The motherfucking guy don't even speak English.
Yeah, he's
So,
not a knockout king, you know.
people don't want to give Lomachenko his flowers because in the real boxing world, he's that guy. But around different places and different people, their narratives, bro, because he's not from where they're from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
But if Lomachenko was a black American or a Latino American or a Latino, or even he
yeah,
was a British guy like
yeah. Anybody
fucking
would be proud.
Amir Khan or fucking Anthony Joshua, one of them guys, or one of the guys from London like Conor Ben, then Lomachenko would be a worldwide superstar. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, anybody would be proud to have him as a boxer. I know what you mean. Though that kind of a skill set, it don't matter who it is.
There's not. That's why. What did Roy Jones Jr. say the other day? Roy Jones Jr.'s got Lomachenko still as the pound for pound guy.
So Loma versus Shakur, biggest fight in boxing. What you say?
That's a fight I want to watch now. That's the
Hey,
fight, ladies and
hey,
gentlemen.
hey,
Hey, yo,
$100 on pay per view. We all buying it, ain't we? Yes,
hey,
sir.
listen, that fight got to be, even if it's $100 for you guys, we're paying it. That's like 65 quid.
Yeah.
We will pay it.
Yeah.
Lomachenko versus Shakur Stevenson, even at 130. If Lomachenko, don't forget, is a 126 pounder. He moved to 130 because he cleaned up. He moved to 130 and cleaned up there. Then he's moved to 135, but he don't even belong at 135. He's a small guy. He only coming up in weight as 3 weight classes. You know what I'm saying? So if he
Mhm.
fights Shakur, that's the fight I want to watch.
Yeah.
Loma versus Shakur is one of the best fights now because Loma's also getting older. Shakur's the man coming up. Shakur's the man trying to dominate now. He's the one with the they're talking about. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, that's the fight. You said a good fight there to me.
Yeah. Them two assassins, man. It would be awesome to watch. Two samurais or whatever, man. Like they got cat like reflexes, and you know what I mean. They super technical, and you know what I mean. It just yeah. It'll be the fight of the year.
I mean, right now Shakur's just looking fly, man. I
Yeah.
mean, Shakur's looking like he's also a little bit on a different level. It was like when Lomachenko was coming up at 130, he was like God to everyone. He was on another level. They
Yeah.
couldn't deal with him. The
Yeah.
Jason Sosas, the Martinezes, the Nicholas Walters who quit on his stool. That man fucking quit on his stool. Lomachenko made people quit, bro, at lighter weights.
No Maschenko.
And that's how he became the no Maschenko. Lomachenko has made grown men who are unbeaten for their countries quit on their fucking stool.
No mas. No mas. That means no more. They don't want no more.
Yeah, they don't want no more. They sat in their corners, and the trainer even said to Nicholas Walters, "Are you sure you don't want to fight?" He goes, "I don't want to fight this guy. This guy's fucking me up." Do you remember?
Yeah.
That is when you know that's a special fighter, bro. That is a
Hey, hey,
special fighter.
hey. I know earlier. I think that might have been Punch Drunk put up a boxing poll asking like who was the best European boxer. And I'm surprised a lot of people didn't pick Joe Calzaghe. I don't think they know shit about Joe Calzaghe, man. You feel me? Because that was like the illest man, bro. To me, that's the best European boxer ever. Other than like, Rocky Marciano or something.
And now you're talking boxing history on my channel right now.
What's up?
You're talking about a Welsh fighter whose dad was an Italian man, right? Enzo Calzaghe was the trainer. It was the best ever father and son relationship in boxing. This man brought up his son, yeah, took him off the streets, called Joe Calzaghe. Everybody go check out Joe Calzaghe if you don't know who he is. Joe Calzaghe had skills. He was fast. He had hey, listen, D Calico, his work rate was on another level. He never had
Yep.
power, but he had the fastest punches and the most punches in every round he was throwing
Mm-hmm.
continuously. He'd get you out your game plan. Joe Calzaghe was a fighter with different kind of skills.
Yep.
It was his effective pressure, his fast punching, And it was also that you had never seen this Welsh kid, Joe Calzaghe, ever have a stamina issue. He'd never get tired.
Never,
He had one
never.
of the best gas tanks in the super middleweight and middleweight division. Am I right?
Man, hell yeah, cause man, bro, I remember when he did when he damn, what's my boy name? That's crazy. But he beat the best fucking boxer we could damn near name from the last 20 years. It's I was just thinking of I can't believe I shouldn't even be smoking right now. It done took my memory. But you know, Roy Jones Jr. That's how you know I'm high. But when he destroyed Roy Jones Jr., it was official. Like this guy was a Hall of Famer, man. I was like, man, I had to bow down to the king, man. I couldn't believe what I was looking at.
Yeah, I mean, he beat two legends in Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins, but he did catch Roy Jones towards the end of his career. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. But I don't know.
We got to keep it 100. He also caught Roy Jones at the end of his career. I give him big respect for beating the executioner Bernard Hopkins, though, because
Mhm.
Bernard Hopkins, even though he was 42 years old, whatever, he was still beating people. He was beating everyone, and
Everybody.
he was still in his prime, like more than Roy Jones.
Yep, yep.
I give Joe Calzaghe a credit for beating that Bernard Hopkins, man. I'll tell you.
That's for sure. And I mean,
Yeah.
the reason I bring Roy Jones, just having Roy Jones on your resume, you know, saying that, yeah, I kicked his ass. Like that's that man. If you didn't fight nobody, we would still be impressed. But like you say, Bernard Hopkins, for some reason, he waxed on greater and greater as he got older. He only got better, like Tom Brady or something. You know what I mean? And Bernard Hopkins, like you say, Joe Calzaghe whooped him, and we know how tough he was, man. Bernard Hopkins was such a veteran. He will fight. He'll use dirty tactics. He'll use, you know, he got all the technique. He got power. He got everything. He got every trick in the bag, and he could not whoop Joe Calzaghe.
You know what though? That Roy Jones, saddest day for me when Roy Jones got knocked out by Antonio Tarver, and he was
Ooh,
knocked out.
out the
His
ring.
eyes were closed, and he was still punching on the floor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Not
was one
out
of the
the ring.
saddest days of boxing.
Man, Tarver has the best left hand I ever seen in boxing, man. I promise you. I always tell people if I could put together the perfect boxer, he would have Antonio Tarver's left hand and the Bronze Bomber's right hand. You know what I mean? I
Mm.
promise you. I've never seen
Well,
more knockouts by a left-hander.
I'll tell you what. Teofimo Lopez got vicious little left hand,
Hmm.
and he's very fast with it. I'll tell you that now. You know when Teo's move, even after his jab, he's very effective. Sometimes, if you're
Yeah,
off guard, he's got a very smart and fast left hand. Teofimo Lopez.
heck yeah. I told you his offense is phenomenal. You know what I mean? And I, you know, I always root for the underdog, especially if, like you said, he's only 5'7.5". You know, he's close to my height. I love an underdog. You know what I mean? So I root for people like him and Javante, like that's me in there. You know what I mean? So I don't really like to see two people like that fight each other. I'd rather see them beat everybody else up. But I know the world wants to see them, beat each other up.
No, you're
Me,
right.
but I would unleash them on the rest of the whole 140. Everybody versus Tank and Tio, and let them meet at the top.
Yeah, I hear you. So, what are you expecting from Tank Davis next?
Uh, well, definitely not a rematch with Raleigh, and he's not just gonna go fight Loma. And Devin Haney don't want no smoke. It's kind of getting stale at 135. if he can't get the Ryan Garcia fight. And even if he does get it, what's next? You know what I'm saying? Like 135 is getting very stale.
Mm.
So I mean, I don't know. He might be pushed to 140 eventually, faster than he wants to. And he's definitely going to be undersized at 140. So it's not really an ideal move for him. But I don't know. If I was him, if I was him, I would just go I would be undisputed at 135. I sit there and squat on that division until I get every belt and wait on Shakur Stevens to come up one division, and I fight him for all the belts.
Yeah, man. Tank Davis got to put something together, bro. He can't just be fighting these guys in his own stable because there's nothing left. He's already fought everybody up and down the whole fucking Mayweather team. There's nobody else to build in that stable anymore. There ain't no fighter out there. Javante Tank Davis got to go and he got to make effort to put some noise out there, bro, to try and get himself into some cross promotion fight. He can't just be sitting there in the cradle with Mayweather and this Leonard Ellaby and not making us fights, bro. Done with sitting back, not seeing Tank with some big fights. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real. Even this Isaac Cruz, yeah, he's a good fighter, but nobody knew who the fuck he was until he fought Tank. And Rolly Romero just put himself on social media and got the Tank fight. Both of these guys are in the Tank fucking stable. This is like they're matching Tank Davis up, all fucking matching him up just to fucking have fights. So they make fighters up to make him fight. You know what I mean? They're making fighters to make Tank Davis fight in the same fucking stable.
Hey, what's the fighter that's in Errol Spence's stable? Like they got the same trainer. I think he's like 130. He's a 135 pounder. Dang, I can't remember his name. But he just dominated in his last fight.
Yeah. That Frank Martin.
Yeah, man. Like that guy might be. Man, we're gonna have to do a show on Frank Martin in the future. Watch that guy gonna be.
You know that Errol ain't gonna pick a fighter unless he's something real special.
Very
Errol
special.
Spence is not stupid. If that's that fighter that he's picked, who he's backing, then
Yep.
Errol ain't backing no guy who ain't
Yeah.
seen the truth. He's seen the truth in this guy.
Yep. I mean, boy, I don't think nobody's gonna kick his ass. Frank Martin is deadly. He got dynamite in his gloves. He got skills. Like he really can box. You feel me? He got defensive skills. He got athleticism. That guy is a problem.
Yeah, man. But look, man, I want to catch everybody who stepped in today, bro. Big shout out to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Yo, support Rapstar, your boy. You know, we all love boxing. This is my casa, is your casa. Remember this. On this channel, there ain't no hate, man. We can have a bit of swagger. This is like your channel, bro. We're talking boxing, and that's it. This is all we do. So no matter, even if I'm from this side of the pond, you're from that side of the pond, we're all in it together, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yo, D Calico, yo, everybody go support my brethren there, D Calico, man. You know what I mean? But D, I'm gonna catch you on the next one, brother.
For sure. Peace and love. I'm out.
Yeah, man. Everybody out there, peace and love to all of you guys. And yo, let's see what holds up for the takeover. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's going on with the takeover, bro. Big shout out to Danny Medina. Big shout out to my brethren, John McSmith, the Joker of the fucking John McSmith's the Joker, man. He's sweet though, bro. Hey, listen, even Jack Clark, Arizona, man. Respect to you. You know what I'm saying? Boxing's boxing, man. And yo, who we got there? Brown Mexican, my brethren. Yes, man, from the other side of the pond, bro. TEOFIMO knockout. What do you say? Lucia Haney. Lunisa, yes, man. Alex H, my brethren. Peace up, man. Alex, I'll catch you on the next one, my brother. But yo, till then, let's see what the takeover's got to show us at 140. Let's see what's the future for the takeover. Until then, yo, we catch you on the next one. But before I go, let me not even forget. It's on the rematch. Anthony Joshua, bro, versus Alexander Usyk. Rematch. So you're going to catch me on the next live. I'm going to break it down. Anthony Joshua's coming back for revenge. Can Anthony Joshua kill the demons and come back and get back what's his? The fucking man lost his title and his belt to the Ukrainian that nobody thought that Alexander Usyk was going to beat Anthony Joshua. So, yo, until then, I can't wait, bro. Let's wait to the next live. We'll be chopping it up about Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Usyk. What we think about the rematch. We're going to break it down and see if AJ can get rid of all those demons, bro. But till then, yo, peace out. We out of it.